A very good afternoon to you. You're watching Lunchtime News. We are coming to you live from the Newsfirst studio here in Colombo. Let's start off with a look at your headlines. 20 SLTB buses attacked. SLTB buses continue to operate under police protection. Three-wheel drivers protest blocking a train in Galkandani Gambo. Public severely inconvenienced owing to the private bus strike action. Buses continue to operate as usual in Jaffna. MP Marika raises questions regarding the bus strike. On to your lead story. Commuters have been largely inconvenienced due to the private bus strike, which came into effect at midnight. A number of minor incidents of violence surrounding the strike action have been reported from across the country thus far. Now moving on to more local news, UNP MP SM Marika took part in an event at the Gamadu Viharaya in Sidavatta. The parliamentarian presented goods to the welfare fund of the Viharaya.
If you are driving your vehicle with discipline and if you do not overtake from the left, if you have the insurance for your vehicle, then you don't have to worry. Why are they carrying out a strike? This is an amazing country. They are asking for permission to commit acts of wrong. They are asking for permission to overtake from the left, drive under the influence and to drive fast. You cannot do that. These need to be there if the country needs to be developed.
මේ වැඩේ මේ ආකාරයට කරන්න බෑ. ඒ නිසා ඉස්සෙල්ලාම අපේ රටේ දියුණු රටක් බවට පත් කරන්න අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම විනය තියෙන්න ඕනේ.
You're watching Lunchtime News. Still in local news, a media briefing was held at the headquarters of the Mahajan Exat Peramani yesterday. UPFA MP Dinesh Gunawardhan expressed these views about the 2017 budget at the media briefing.
There's no point winning the budget if it cannot be enacted in the country. Ravi Karnanayaka had to accept that his last budget was wrong. 12 billion that was allocated for education from the previous budget was not used. We can show many such examples. They can show the sums and clap their hands together, but there is no point if they do not have the money to spend. The budget becomes a joke. The provincial councillors are rebelling because their finances have been cut off. Except for the north and east, all the other provincial ministers are from the SNFP. Now they are unable to face these ministers of the provincial councils.
Well, as mentioned on the headlines, commuters have been largely inconvenienced due to the private bus strike which came into effect at midnight. A number of minor incidents of violence surrounding the strike action have been reported from across the country thus far.
A group of trade unions of three-wheel drivers have also joined in the strike action in protest against the proposed new fines for traffic offences. However, the railway trade unions dropped their intentions to join the strike following discussions with the president last afternoon. According to the railway control room, train operations are taking place as usual. A number of private buses operating in the Colombo district have also refrained from operations. The public have been severely inconvenienced as a result of the situation. This was the situation at the main bus stand in Gampaha. All three-wheelers are engaged in this strike action. We are not asking for the sun or the moon. All we are asking for is a little room on the road. We ask that the old fine system be continued and not increased by even 5 cents. We will protest until that is done. First they said that we cannot travel on the right. Now they are saying that we cannot go on the left. If we cannot go on the right or the left, where could we? Are they asking us to fly? Stones have been pelted at an SLTB bus belonging to the Gampaha depot plying from Kalmune to Colombo. Our correspondents added that stones have been pelted at the bus in Varakapula, Radavatunna and Varalavatta. Meanwhile, an SLTB bus was attacked around 10:30 p.m. yesterday at the Thalaramba area in Mathura by a group of unidentified persons. The chairman of the SLTB, Ramal Sirivardhana, says that buses will continue to operate under the protection of the police. 20 SLTB buses have been attacked by individuals involved in the bus strike conducted by several private bus associations today. The chairman added that 2 students who were travelling in a bus were also injured in one such.
A media briefing was held at the Ministry of Professional Development and Vocational Training regarding the NVQ level 3 and 4 qualifications being equivalent to the GCE ordinary level and advanced level examinations.
We at the Ministry of Professional Development and Vocational Training were able to launch a revolution. For the first time in history, the government is officially accepting the NVQ certification. The approval of the cabinet was received based on the monitoring process carried out by the Ministry of Finance. The NVQ3 is equivalent to the GCE ordinary level examinations, while the NVQ4 is equivalent to the GCE advanced level examination. I need to clearly mention here, when you look at the monitoring process of the Ministry of Finance, the Ministry says that the proposals we presented are highly valuable.
Well, moving back to a local story before we wrap up lunchtime news for today, the annual prize giving of the Birgama College was held yesterday under the auspices of State Minister of Defence Ruwan Wijewardena.
ආවා කණ්ඩායම කියන්නේ ඇත්තම කිසිම මේ මහා ලොකු විදිහට තමයි මේ මං හිතන්නේ පංගුවක් මේ විපක්ෂයේ മന്ത്രിවරු පෙන්වුවේ.
The opposition MPs try to highlight the AVA group as a major threat. It is not a large group. It's similar to a bicycle gang. They are a small group that extorts people in the area. The police is carrying out their duties. Although the opposition made such efforts, it is not a major group. I don't think that the group will be able to operate once more in that area because the police are implementing the law.
යාපනයේ ප්‍රදේශයේ ක්‍රියාත්මක වෙන්නෙත් නැහැ. පොලිසිය දැන් මං හිතන්නේ ප්‍රදේශයේ හරියට නීතිය ක්‍රියාත්මක කරලා තියෙනවා.
Well, that's a wrap of lunchtime news. Remember to stay ahead. You need to stay close to News First. For that, you simply need to log on to our website www.newsfirst.lk. I'm Stephanie Lazarus. Have a good day.